little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Washington football team and the Tennessee Titans. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start with the option. And right away, he lost the football. And as Washington...
Why would you dive on the ball? Pick this shit up.
4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, TJ Logan. And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders focus on football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Royce Freeman. His 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead.
This Washington 7, Titans nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Yeah, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup of 38. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the move to his left. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. On play action, it's Carr. Slide, and now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the turn.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now Mayfield. That ball caught by the
Don't cry, nigga. And don't cry, nigga.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
A gain of 14.
They'll run it here with Logan. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 32-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down.
I'm still gonna go. Oh, whoa. Did this shit follow my brother? Whoa. Oh, whoa.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Ah.
The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former 1st-round pick, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside
God knows.
the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. T.J. Logan, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy,
the only thing keep a low end.
That allowed the
runner the dreams come true.
Towards the end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Run back, eh?
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal.
Got him fast, dude.
Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now.
Oh,
as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. An incomplete pass.
Murder me, then they lie to me. Father of them. Oh, keep on playing with that boy.
Connection there. It's incomplete.
Lauderdale, Tater Town.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They forced incompletions on 1st and 2nd.
I could have bought it, but I rented it.
That brings up the big question: do they bring
Tented
pressure,
it.
or do they play coverage on this down?
They come up to the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Carr on the bootleg. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, man.
Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
Yeah.
This is taken at the 15. A big move that time. 57 yards the official distance. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Oh, get out of there.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're acting really well.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
They're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Levante David in on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
At the 44-yard.
Mayfield to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down Washington. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will fall.
I was with the hustle.
Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first
Day
quarter.
1.
Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd
On the
and
day.
10. Throwing, Mayfield. Throw caught here by Bird.
Nigga.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Flushed out right. Going for it all.
Come on, man. Come on, they busting. That supposed to been said, man.
They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Looking for
Bit
the
body.
end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick.
Well, he was in cover.
Great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Let me cash on him.
Mayfield with it once more. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Rolling to his
Get it now.
Caught on the slant. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown. T.J. Logan with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. And his kick is right through.
Makes this Washington 21, Titans 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the
Including
field,
me.
and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Flush to his right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Tennessee Titans.
Now Carr. And his pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, open man, he completes it to Judy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Carr to throw again. That's going to be caught by Judy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snapped, and they're there and end up making the play.
Now Carr again. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Jalen Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one.
Look at the big man rumble. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Hayden Hurst, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
At the 18-yard line.
Now Carr. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second down, it's Hunt.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Play action. Now it's Carr. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Here's Braden Mann now as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
No.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield off the play fake. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Deontay Johnson as the first half is winding down as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Hey. Get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cleveland Farrell able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack of the game, but this player... disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Josh Lambo is set to kick off.
So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport.
That's
the road
true.
to be fairly clear
that
by the time we have to leave the booth.
They run again with Logan. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of the first with 3rd down looming. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Freeman. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
First down.
Mayfield down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. With his size coming out of the backfield, usually takes more than an arm tackle to get him down. That's why they like to get him involved in the passing game.
No doubt about it. You saw him running that angle route there and catching the ball. And with his size, not often thought to have hands, but we're hearing that more and more. Guys are doing a better job of catching the ball at any size coming out of the backfield because they need to be a full part of the offense.
First down, Washington.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go.
My chat one.
There, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. 1st down, Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
At the 23.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. At the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent game.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And Brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Washington. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now Mayfield lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
On 2nd down now. It's Hunt, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
At the 14-yard line.
They'll run it here with Hunt. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? If it's kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Mayfield on 1st down. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Here's Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
No love.
I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about they keep
this down
real fast.
Oh, that was Sam. Hey.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of they're setting things up in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. Let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
This to the 20 45 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
Great line. Stay line. Stay down.
You're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you run the ball, they can't score.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown. They just added their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline. And I think this one might just be
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar.
Another world.
These drives just wound up going nowhere.
Fuck the world. Leave me like expect it.
To keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Brings up third.
The Titans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here. So get your reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Taken in at the 11. Not a big deal on that one. Just your everyday 67-yard possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I see I can do.
Washington offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it into the hands of Bird over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Ooh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read a receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's is going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 30. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
To throw, Mayfield.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense is
forward.
Something here at the end just to take
On fire.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I mean, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at it and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Washington,